Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from a sort of interestinglife.com. You're joining me on board good old narrowboat Tilly, and today I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I'm going to tell you how amazing and how unbelievably useful a selfie stick actually is. Now, there's all sorts of different types of these, and I'll post a link in the description to the closest one that I can find on Amazon. But basically, I've always had a pretty negative view on things like this, because I've always thought, why on earth would you want one of them? It's like the ultimate in vanity and all the rest of it. Until I finally got over myself and thought, hang on, how unbelievably useful could it be to have something like this when you consider that I've done videos where I literally have to tape and tie a camera or a phone or whatever to a broom handle, a mop handle, so I can drop it down the side of the boat, so I can do different camera angles like that. Whereas, of course, something like this, nice, pretty lightweight tool, incredibly compact, to say that it suddenly can stretch to, well, over a metre in length, and also what's really made it super useful are two features beyond the obvious sort of, ooh, it's a stick that you can put a phone on the end of. As firstly, I suppose we'll just have a look. The actual camera holding part is just what you would expect, and this can go to different levels and so on. But what makes this super useful is this top part, the entire thing comes off, which means that you have got a standard camera. I don't know if it's 3.5mm or some sort of measurement like that, but basically the standard measurement, which I've gone and lost the top part of my tripod. This is incredibly unprofessional video all of a sudden, about a selfie stick no less, and I cannot believe that. I had that 2 moments ago. Here we go. Right, little bit of behind the scenes there. So as I was saying, basically then, the tripod, well, it becomes a tripod mount, I suppose, where this will fit into any camera accessory and any standard tripod that you might use, like, I don't know, buying from Argos, like this one, for example. Alright. And it is pretty much exactly what you then expect, that it's an adjustable tripod mount, which can go on top of, as I say, any standard thing like this. And not only that, but because it's obviously got the adjustable part here, this video is all over the place. We've said hello to random people, been wandering around the boat, I don't know what's going on. And weirdly, because people look at the title of this video and go, I'm not watching that, nobody will ever really see it. So, moving swiftly on, getting back on track. As I was saying, basically, that itself is a hugely useful feature because it's adjustable and it's big enough to hold not only, I think there's a spider hanging down from my hat, whatever next in this video. As I was saying, right, back on track, completely back on track now. The fact that this now means that you can attach, in my case, my iPhone or my iPod that I'm filming this video on, onto this, then onto whatever tripod or anything that I might have that works with any standard sort of camera mount is extremely useful, because obviously that means, well, now I've got a good solid mount that I don't have to change, because the one that I use the iPod with won't fit the iPhone. Now I've got a one-size-fits-all thing. What really does make this super useful for me in the way that I tend to use my phone and iPod for filming is that once this is separate from the stick itself, because the stick has got a Bluetooth button that operates the camera shutter, so you can see there, you literally press your button and you can obviously just take photos. That's the whole basis of a selfie stick. But because of this, this basically means now I have got a remote control thing, and this even works on the video. So you can see we're starting and stopping the video recording with this stick. So because of that, I've suddenly now got basically a remote control camera, which I can't explain to you how incredibly useful that is. When, if you watch my videos where I do commentaries over boat trips and things like that, that's literally when the camera will be on a tripod up at the front of the boat. Now I like to record where I can in only 10-minute segments, because it stops you ending up with enormous video files that become really unwieldy to start transferring and working with on an iPad or on an iPod and so on. And of course now I can literally, just as I'm going along, click the button on here and start and stop the recording of the footage. So all in all, I honestly can't tell you how much I wish I had had one of these for a long time. It would have been extremely useful over these past couple of years. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to stop talking. I think we've talked all we can about a selfie stick, and there's been all sorts of random interruptions to this video. So, on that note, as always, thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos for loads of outdoors and boating and biking and goodness knows what else. Feel free to add me on Facebook, like the Facebook page, check me out on Twitter, all that sort of stuff. You'll see loads of boaty footage and general updates from life afloat. And of course, please do consider checking out my books. If this video has ever encouraged you to read a book, I don't know how, but please do search Amazon for The Narrowboat Lad. And really, find links to everything mentioned and more in the description below. But until the next time, have a fantastic day. Keep it selfie worthy, keep it boat worthy, and farewell.